And here we are connecting again. And instead of the happy entrepreneur, today we are talking about unlocking happiness.
Yes. Happiness is one of the free things that we get, can get in life. It doesn't have to cost anything to be happy.
Yes.
Sometimes it does. Sometimes, but
sure.
I would say it's like a 50-50 split, but I think it's you get what you make of it. Right. And that is the important thing of like understanding yourself in that process.
For sure. And I think like when we make that decision every single day, like it doesn't cost us anything to make the decision, right? It doesn't cost us anything to change like our mindset. And so I think the way you said that was actually really good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. And I want to talk I'm smiling, like my cheeks already hurt from smiling. We've only talked for just a little bit here, but I want to, and I know we talked about it on the Happy Event Planner, but I want to talk about it here for the listeners about the Super Joe story, because it is one of my favorite, like little stories one of my favorite big stories about how somebody gets a nickname. So tell us, how did you get the name Super Joe?
Yeah. So a good friend of mine who's like a brother to me, he's quite a bit older than me. We met in grade school. Over the years, we've been tight as anything. And at one point, he was working in my family's business. He actually was the purchaser, and I shared an office with him. So I got to share an office with my best friend, which I love you, Matt, but it wasn't, that we had our days, right? It was some good days, some bad days. We have outside influences and affect different things. But I was going through a really tough time. It was like 2006 with a girl, with some girl problems. And I leave out for a vacation. I come back, and there's this piece of paper on my desk of a drawing. You go to my website, if you go to superjoepardo.com/about, you can see the drawing. He drew it and left it on my desk, and it says Super Joe on it. And, I asked, I said, like, why do you think, or what, like, why this, right? And his answer, you can actually read right there on the site, because I asked him so I could get a quote, because I didn't want to summarize it. But, it's my, I try to do the best that I can and bring the best out of other people that I'm surrounded with. And I want the best for everybody. I really do. Like, what can we do to bring the super out of other people? And I really truly believe that, like, anything that we put our minds to, like, we can accomplish it. And sometimes it takes more people. Sometimes it takes a bunch of failures to get there, to like learn a bunch of lessons that we didn't know what we didn't know. And we might not even realize it in that context of like, we just failed. But in time, there will be another project in front of us. There'll be something else in front of us. And those failures, or those, lessons, is really what they are, will come in handy. And we just don't know what's meant for us just yet. And that's really the whole super part of the Super Joe part. It's not about me being awesome or great or the strongest or the most fit, because I'm definitely not. I mean, I'm working out, but I'm definitely not back to where I was, 10 years ago, pre-kids, or as everyone says, pre-COVID, but pre-kids in this case. But it's all about doing the best that you can and raising up the people around you.
Yeah.